Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to Crazy Bake. I do always look there at the little camera on the side. Today we're doing a video that was actually requested by Chris Andrew, which is homemade.
I can't look at the little camera because all I can see is your phone.
Is homemade mince pies. The ingredients we've brought is obviously all separate and well, sort of fresh. Pre-packed. Works out a bit dearer.
You could just buy a bag of mixed fruit, I reckon.
We have got a bag that is for a Christmas cake, but we've left it a bit late to do a Christmas cake, really. Or you could just buy a jar like this that is already made up. It's about £1.50.
So it's not cheap.
Yeah, well, it's probably about. The ingredients alone is probably about £6, £6.5.
You'll get a lot more than you do in that jar.
Yeah, you get obviously a lot more. And then obviously your alcohol's obviously on that. But yeah, we're going to get on with the video. I've got the tripod set up. So yeah, let's crack on.
Okay, and welcome. Right. I was going to chop that little bit of apple up. What I've got here is my apple.
Bramley apples.
Well, I've cut that up really into tiny little pieces. I don't know if you can see, but you want it roughly like the size of your fruit. And all I've done, left a bit here, is taken my piece of apple, cut it down into pieces, and then obviously I've quartered my apple, took the core out, and then just cut them into tiny little pieces.
Which is the apple?
I julienned it.
We'll link obviously the recipe in the description below for this.
So, suet, it doesn't matter really what way you
that's a whole pack of suet.
Put it in. You got raisins, sultanas,
and currants. 8 ounces virtually of nearly everything, really.
Yeah. Obviously,
you need a bigger bowl.
Yeah, you could do this and make it.
You can do it
half.
Overnight, yeah.
Mixed peel. You don't have to. You can actually half this recipe that I should have done really.
But this can last, obviously if you've got some spare jars or even an airtight container, I would have thought, will last up to 6 months in your fridge. Sugar.
I've got demerara sugar and just gonna wash my hands.
Basically it's just a recipe where you lob it all in together.
Yeah, spun in. That's what's called a cooking recipe. Hope your bowl's big enough. Mine ain't.
Go get the garden bucket.
Yeah. This is Simon's fault. Got to blame somebody.
I was going to do half a recipe, but then we thought it'd just be easier just to do a full recipe.
Yeah. To that, I'm going to add the zest of a orange. I've used 1.5 cooking apples. You can put the more in if you would like, by all means. I've got the juice of the lemon, of the orange, sorry. And now this calls for
anything you want.
Yeah, 2 ounces of either brandy, rum, sherry. You could even just do orange juice. I haven't got brandy and that in my house. I don't tend to have alcohol. So we got whiskey. if you don't want the alcohol in it, obviously you can actually just boil your fruit for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so, and that would actually burn off the alcohol anyway. Now I'm being polite. Yeah. But there's only one way to get it mixed in really, and that's get your hands in it and get it all mixed.
Also in the background up there is plain flour, caster sugar, margarine, and that is to do the cases for the mince pies. I'm going to put this up together as well. It's 375 grams of flour, 125 grams of caster sugar, and 260 grams of margarine, or you could use butter.
Now, obviously,
that is a sweet pastry, by the way.
This will get a lot better and moist if it is left before you put it into jars, or you can use it straight away. Okay, as you can see, it is getting the moisture with it because it's actually all mixing in now. And this is it's not like the runny ones like you get in a tin ball or thing. You could put a little bit more with it, but that is it. And I'm just gonna wash my hands.
To be honest, this sort of mince meat is probably better than out of a jar, because I find whenever I use a jar, it always spews out of a mince pie. Are you going to set that aside?
I'm just going to set that aside.
Ooh. And here we go. We have the flour, the sugar. Just going to mix it in together.
So wash my hands off.
Just mix the flour and the sugar in together. Then your butter or margarine. This is going to be a sweet pastry.
Put a bit of sugar in it.
Yeah, put sugar. You have a washer up, Ara?
Oh. Go on, mixy boy. Or you could just bung that into a mixer.
Yeah, you could do it. Lazy way of doing it.
Yeah. Quick, simple.
Gets a bit messy, but also you need 2 eggs. I forgot the egg. You grab me an egg.
Put eggs in it this time.
That's for the finished project. After. I'll grab 1 egg actually. To glaze it, innit?
Well, we can do that now.
Oh, so sticky.
He wants an egg. Glazing later.
It says 2, but we're going to use 1.
Wow.
Oh,
I've got eggs, but...
You're only going to be doing really... Probably make 12, innit? So...
But pop that out the fridge anyway.
Yeah. It's not the easiest, cleanest job, but...
That's why I choose the mixer.
No. You was created with hands.
Yeah.
Lazy option, a mixer.
And you would, and I was granted the power of having mixers and that to make my life easier.
There, slowly coming together. You can use it straight away, or you could even.
A bit of water,
That should be alright. Yeah, you can use it straight away, or if not, you could always chill it in the fridge for about 15 to 10 minutes. Like so.
Want to chill it?
We're actually really not prepared for this video.
Here we are.
Sort of.
Just bung it in and hope for the best.
Yeah, that's crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this up and actually stick it in the fridge for a bit. Just so it goes slightly a little bit harder. It'll take the stickiness away.
Well, I didn't see what you did to it, so I'll just put that over there. Oh look, I look professional today. I ain't got a snappy thing, got a knife.
That's the same job. There you go.
Do you want me to keep it perfectly squished?
I'm not bothered. You're only going to eat it.
Well, I should put that
In the fridge
in
for a
the
minute?
fridge with
You suet.
suet is. Right, hi. And this has been about an hour now. And there we go. As you can, I don't know if you can see, but there is a lot of juice in the bottom. So I've just been giving it a stir, and what I did do, which I forgot in the recipe, was I put a teaspoon of mixed spice into it as well. That is doing nice. Obviously you don't want to put all that alcohol. Like I say, if you boil your fruit or simmer it in a saucepan for roughly about 10 minutes, it will actually burn the alcohol off. You'll still get the flavour, but it won't have the alcohol in it. And over here I have my saucepan, and I'm just boiling up my jars. Now that's just coming up to a simmer now, and I've put them in there with cold water. You could use warm quicker, and I've let the water come up to temperature with the jars in there, and they will need to be, they are starting to boil, they're starting to get bubbles in there, but they need to be in there for about at least 10 minutes once they start bubbling, just to sterilise them. If you're going to put any of it into jars, then I will need to take them out and put them on either a clean tea towel excuse me, or a rack or something, just with clean tissue on it. Even I don't know much about the tissue, it probably stick to them, but on a clean tea towel so that they are actually sterilised, and then they'll dry off and we can use them. But it is important to sterilise your jars. You can just do them in the oven by popping them in a lukewarm oven for about 10 minutes, You can even put them in the dishwasher, believe it or not. That will sterilise your jars. So, here we go. I don't want to keep on. I have a tin, a bun tin. And what I'm going to do is just play a little bit on the safer side. I'm going to
the dough on a floured board.
Just put a little bit of oil. I've got spray oil here on into all my tins so that it helps them not stick. Just might be enough so that it makes some noise. It just helps with the pastry sticking. There we go. Bring you up. Now, here's our pie. Let's say it's a really quite a wet one. It is.
It's more of a sweet buttery.
It's buttery basically.
Pastry. So it's got no eggs in it. If you're not allowed eggs, then it's perfect.
You can put eggs into it. It's quite a stretch one, but it's worth a go. We don't know.
Never done a recipe like this.
No, I've never made pastry like this, but
there's always a time.
It's a bit awkward trying to get round everything, but because normally I'd be there just doing it. There we go.
That'll do.
That'll do. I've got two size cutters because I've got a pack of like 6 different cutters, so I'm using these ones. I don't know what size they are. But this is just to show. I'm just going to pop that into there, like that. Take my smaller cutter to make my lid, like that. That has to be washed. And then I'm just going to take a spoon of the mixture and put it in there. I am going to then get my pastry top and just give it a little egg wash around there to make it stick. The trouble is with this one as well, because it's a buttery one, you can actually stretch it quite well. Egg wash the top, and I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of sugar on there, and there we have it. And you're just going to do that until you filled up your pan, or made as many as you can, or as many as you want. You should get quite a few. Like I say, it's quite a stretchy pastry, so you're thinking it's a dry mix, it is quite moist, but don't forget this will better as you leave it, and the apple and with the suet in there will actually make it Simon's poking will make it quite moist anyway once it's cooking. Don't want to overfill them, but you can.
I'll take this over here and I'll roll some out. It's the thing with the kitchen's not bigger.
Right, my jars are bubbling. How?
Yeah, they're doing good.
Over there, it's alright. And I'm going to be getting those out in a minute. We'll be back soon. Right, there you go, all filled up with the lids on. Egg wash, you can use milk, like I say, if you don't want to use eggs, so, and I just sprinkled them with sugar. Now,
in the oven?
Pop them in the oven. They'll
For about
25 minutes. Why? Here's 4 I've done earlier. No, I'm not going to try these yet because I'm not silly. This sort of pastry, it doesn't brown so much as the other. I have put another pastry recipe on there before, but this is just to try out a little experiment.
Yeah, we've never done this pastry before, so again, there's nothing wrong with that. Exactly the same. Nice crispy on top. Look, actually really nice, but that's really hot, so we'll leave it there. We'll try them at the end
to see if that cools down. So pop that onto a plate a minute so you see if it cools down a bit.
Excuse me.
Right, as you see, my jars are out. They're cool to touch now. They you'll see, make sure you've got clean hands, or even put gloves on. And because they were hot and I put them straight on a clean tea towel upside down, they dry pretty quick. And then all I'm going to do, not try to touch the rim, is put my mixture you can use a funnel if you've got a big enough one. You do this a lot, which I don't.
This will last up to 6 months in your fridge.
Now you don't want all that alcohol at the bottom really, then in your jar you might do. Put that down nicely. Put more in there. Plenty. What you could do is take a little bit of a damp tissue and just go around your rim so that it's got nothing on it. And there you go.
One jar done. That'll last up to 6 months in your fridge. You just have to carry on.
You can also use this in a recipe. You could even make mince pie if you don't like mince pies. But the rest, this was just obviously to show you how about making mincemeat for I'm only doing this because obviously I don't want air locked in my jar, really. And once you've done that, obviously there's your jars. Will be finished. And like I say, you can make cakes. You can make a nice bun. And that's them done. Anyway, that's what just showing you anyway what you can do. They are cooling down. I have put one over here. Popped it in the fridge. Obviously it's still hot. Put that there. Put that over there to finish that off. Can I have a plate, please? Okay, one. It's still extremely hot. It's softer on the bottom. I have put a little. Anyway, about a year ago I made these. I used a shop brought one, but the pastry I used then is lovely. If you want to brown a pastry, and there you have it.
Could have more filling in there, but
yeah, this does rise a bit.
not bad.
Not bad, he says. Excuse me. It is different to pastries I've normally made. Really sweet.
Good idea if you don't like egg.
But it has come out really well.
It's not going to be the same, obviously.
You're not.
It's not going to be the same, obviously, as like a shop brought one, because obviously their recipe and what they use is totally different. But it's actually really nice, really sweet.
And there you have it. You want something a little bit sweeter. I did, like you see me do, just put a bit round my pot. The bottoms are a lot softer. But like I say, you could just do it how I normally do it with your flour. I normally would use 8 ounces of flour, 2 ounces of butter. It's better if your butter's really cold, obviously, and then just use a bit of water to bring it together. And to make a sweet pastry, just put a bit of sugar in it. So, that's been cooking. Well, yeah. Hope you we're everywhere today. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give us the thumbs up. Please subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and YouTube. And we'll see you again soon.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Also, Instagram, I will be obviously updating with the latest pictures that we've done of our cooking as well. So yeah, follow us on there as well. See you guys soon.